Hi.
Hello.
You back again. I would say second part of Explorer project. You last time I showed it to you. I'm not sure if I had the pickups. I tell you what I did till now. Changed the hardware to Faber, then the Brandon out BAFs and Artis. Artis Electronics. I found this. That's an Austrian brand, Artis customguitars.com. Yeah, super. You can order their pickups and stuff. But what, in my case, interested me the most was his harnesses. He offers, I think, for every guitar you can imagine, harnesses. What is a harness? It's a pre-soldered, already electronics, which is cool for lazy guys like me. And it's also cool because the components are better. So in this case, you get everything from a knob, nice yellow, the switch, the potentiometers, it's a little bit complicated for a non-electronic genius like me, so the Explorer. But principally, you can decide the kind of wiring. And what we talked last time, I think, because I got some questions, why do I prefer the 50s wiring? Yeah, it's easy to explain because in my opinion, it's more versatile. I show you. Normally, if you have the setup like I always have, or most of the time have, that's a cranked GCM 800 with a little help of the Solo tower.
It takes the complete picture. I can see nothing else.
Which sounds like this, cranked. Without the solo towers, it would be a nice rhythm sound. But for lead, like AC/DC does, Malcolm uses his clean Marshall, a 100-watt super lead, and Angus uses a cranked super lead with the solo towers. And the solo towers, there are also many more ways to distort, but I have it on 11 both, the input and the output. So it's slightly enough boost, in my mind, for this setup. But now to the 50s wiring. If I turn down a little bit, I get a really cool crunch sound. With the original wiring, when I got the guitar, there was nothing to hear turning down 2 or 3 steps. I had to turn down, almost to 0, which in this case is really clean. On the neck pickup. And all in between. That's my favorite thing. I leave the neck pickup on this low level and turn, matter of taste, more or less treble to it. And if I crank the treble pickup, that's this nice in between dicky beds or do an Allman like mix sound with two humbuckers, one cranked, one very low.
What cabinet do you use?
As always, my 69 4x12 with the old greenbacks, which is my favorite sound.
Because people ask every time.
Yeah, it's easy to tell because 99% I use my cabinet. Yeah, I often should change it because it's also interesting. Last time we did it, I used the 20 waters, but it's also cool. Let's do it next time using the orange 4x12 because that's the old 30 watts, or my rock block from Divided with the 65 Celestin, and so on, and the EV and so on. But for me, that's the perfect sound, the pre-roller greenback sound. So warm. Also, the tone knob works nicely with this new electronic. Gets a little bit lower from volume gain and also darker, if you want it darker. And the woman tone. Nice bumblebee, which is a special, I think, a condensator. Works also fine with the neck, even more woman. So if you should, if you turn the knobs, then you have so many beautiful, lovely sounds on your two pickup Gibson guitar. Love it. tune. But I can't stop playing with all these possibilities, and I really recommend buy it there, because you can get it from. In the old times, I bought it from Monty's, which is cool, but Great Britain, which means lots of more costs, customs and stuff.
I found electronics for basses too on this website.
Tom said something, but I didn't really understand what.
I found electronics for basses too.
For basses, yeah, for everything. I think for nearly every guitar. Yeah. No, the precision. Yeah, because that's all. I think I don't know when Gibson, for instance, or Fender, let's say more Gibson, started to change the way of wiring. What's wrong with the 50s? People buy millions of dollars, or let's say hundreds of thousands of dollars for 50s Gibson guitars. What's wrong with the electronic? I can prove it because I don't know if I told it, because it's not a highlight in my life, but I owned a 57 gold top. Yes, I did. But I sold it, which was not a good idea. But what I wanted to say, I know this advantage of an old Gibson guitar, because it's no way to compare to a new one. But that's the good news. If you do something like changing the things to the way they did it in the 50s, which means hardware, pickups, and electronics, you got it also with a good or medium-priced new Gibson. I'm so happy with this Explorer. Next will be the Flying V, which also gets the harness, and I'm waiting still for the SG. Yeah, okay, that's all for today. And I hope we will see you before Christmas. I think so. Okay, have a nice time. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.